This video is about what I think is the second strangest muscle in the body. This crazy muscle is the psoas. You might have heard of it. It's spelled a crazy way, P-S-O-A-S, the psoas. And the psoas muscle is, you hear about the abs. Now the abs are in front. There's 4 layers of abs in the front. You have your rectus abdominis, your transverse, both ways, and then you have the one that goes towards the center like a cinching muscle, the transversus, or I forgot what that one's called, but it goes like this. Now, those are in the front. A lot of people think of core work as working on the tummy in the front, but actually, there is a set of muscles that originates here in your lower 5 vertebrae, L1 through 5, and it goes under your guts, it skims inside the hip bones, and then it attaches to the inside of your femur here, this big leg bone, not the greater trochanter, but the lesser trochanter on the inside of your leg. I can show you on this model here. So see these spikes on the side of your spine? That's where that muscle originates. It goes inside this pelvis, and then it attaches to inside the leg, so it lifts the leg. Now, this isn't the greatest model because the leg doesn't actually turn out. The psoas actually helps your leg turn out when you lift it. When you lift your leg this way, it's pretty much the quad, because a muscle can't affect a joint unless it crosses it. There are only basically 2 big ones that cross this hip joint right here, and they are the quad this way, but when you turn your leg this way, the quad can only pull it this way. The psoas is lifting it this way. And the reason why it's so hard to strengthen the psoas is because it's at a disadvantage point in terms of leverage. And actually, the way that I finally was able to understand this muscle was when I think of the biceps. It's a similar design to the psoas. The biceps, you can actually see your biceps tendon right here. If you make a fist, you can see this very, very strong. See the biceps here? It roots right here in the forearm. It doesn't root here in the wrist. Now, if you saw like a little automaton or something, they're going to put something here, and that's going to make this much more powerful because you can close like this. But this roots here, and so when you add a weight to that's how you strengthen that biceps. It's the same design here. The psoas goes under here, and then it roots here, but it's got to lift a big old leg, so that's a lot harder for it to do it. So let's do a little test just to see where you are with your psoas. Take a couple of blocks. You can put them right next to your hips. Make sure they're not out here. It's not going to work if you do it that way. Make sure they're touching the sides of your hips, and they're not too far forward like this or too far back like that. So that's going to be really hard. You want the blocks to be right next to your hips. And what you're going to do is just press straight down with your arms until they straighten, and see if you can dangle your hips down like this. Now lift your front leg, put it down. Lift your back leg, put it down. Now see if you can lift both. Now, if it's hard for you to lift both, it's because your psoas is not strong. So how are we going to strengthen that? I can't do that. That's a really hard one. And it is at first. I was like, how are these people doing this thing when I saw somebody do that? So an easy way to strengthen your psoas is to, as if you were giving weight to this arm to strengthen your biceps, what you're going to do is you're going to push down on your knees really hard with your hands, and then your knees are going to push up into your hands at the same time they're pushing against each other for 5 counts. Let's do it. So you're going to push down and push up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back up, and it should be easier this time. Okay? You can do that again and again. You'll be surprised. You'll be able to do it. But this is a good way to strengthen it. It's just by doing 5 efforts like this. Whoa! And then you'll be able to go straight up with that. And if you want to, try to straighten the legs. That's really hard. That's what I'm working on. I'm always working on stuff too. I mean, maybe just because I'm a yoga teacher doesn't mean that I know everything, but I'm always working on my own stuff too. And that's what I'm working on, is straightening my legs. So I hope that's a good introduction to you to the psoas muscle. It's a strange muscle, but it is responsible for helping us walk, keeping us erect and tall, and you really want to strengthen that psoas as you do a part of your core work. All right? Thank you so much, and I've got more tips for you to see, so see you in the next video. If you would, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me make more videos like this. All you have to do is click the button in the lower right-hand corner, and you'll get an alert every time that I post a new video. I also like likes, that helps me too. And if you'd like to put comments below, I totally welcome those. And maybe I'll make a video on something that you've suggested. I welcome suggestions. Also, I have a PDF that I've made just for you, and it is how I lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks by following one simple nutrition rule. And I'd love to share it with you. It's changed my life. It's just unbelievable. And the weight has never come back.